Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I am iSlip. Today we're going to be taking a look at the DX9 or Digital Crystal 9 toys D15. Wait. But this came out after D16. Okay, this is their KUKINSKI. Their take on, I believe this is Dead End. Honestly, it's so weird. Up until I got this set, I knew what all their damn names were. And then all of a sudden, I get this set and I forget because I am old. Yes, that is Dead End. And he is... well, he comes in this little box. It's a pretty nice little box. I'm probably going to hang it on my wall. I'm not sure. I may not hang it up. I don't want to destroy the box, though, because... you know, the set is just too damn nice. And I do like the way they look inside the boxes. Anyway, speaking of inside the boxes, you get an instruction booklet, which is actually the right size this time for the box. Little card, of course. His gun. And you get, where did it go? Where did it go? You get another leg for their Orion packs. So now... we go ahead and attach the leg, and he is almost complete. He still needs a prosthetic leg to stand, though. So when I have him on the shelf, of course, again, he's behind other figures, so you really can't see him, and he is facing this way. So we get that out the way, and we bring in the main draw, which is this KUKINSKI. I don't know why his name is KUKINSKI. I don't know who KUKINSKI is. Montana, I understand. You're like Tony Montana. I guess they're supposed to be gangster names. Capone. Of course, that doesn't tie into the whole Attila thing, but I don't know KUKINSKI. I gotta look KUKINSKI up to find out if there's some kind of gangster tie. And he is the latest DX9 Stunticon, and he is pretty awesome. He's not without some things that I don't dig, but he's got a lot of things I do dig. I do dig the head sculpt. A lot of people don't, because of the weird looking goggles to them, but in some stills, it depends on the stills you get, he's got goggles like that, and his nose is rather long, although in the stills I saw, his nose actually came out over his mask. But hopefully this light is not, is this light too much? It's hard to tell, if I'm honest with you. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. He comes with this gun, which is pretty nice. And again, it does the same thing as all the other guns do. Tabs into the hand. And then folds up for vehicle mode. Now, mine, when it goes in, it is super hard to get out. Really hard. But it is what it is. And here is KUKINSKI, and we'll just take a nice look at him. He's got nice details. I ran out of repo labels to put Decepticon insignias on them. The ones I have are now too small. But otherwise, he looks fairly good. Again, I'm not a big fan of this whole hollow area. At least with some of the other guys, there was hollow, but like the chest pieces folded in. With this guy, nothing, but that ties into his combined mode transformation. However, I don't like this either. This is beyond how look. Almost my whole finger goes in there. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. But other than that, I think he looks pretty good. I'll stand him up real quickly so I can... let's turn the light off. Okay. There we go. So his articulation is as follows. His head can do up and down. It's not like the other ones. It's not on a ball joint. It's on a swivel. It can rotate, but it can only rotate so much before these little pieces get in the way. Well, actually, it's not even the little pieces. It's the back of his back. Basically, the standard DX9 rotation for these guys. Rotation all the way. His hands go all the way out. His arms can go way up. Way, way, way up. Rotation at just below the shoulder. Double elbow bend. I wish the Motormaster figure had all that. Rotation here at the hand. It can, it can do stuff. It can, like, flex at the wrist. Typewriter fingers and the thumb moves just like all the other bots. Rotation here. Super deep ab crunch. Front skirts flip out the way. All the way forward. And almost all the way back. And then out to the side all the way for the full splits, because yay. And then he's got 90 degrees, and his toes can pivot and do all that. It's functional. It works. I can get him into, like, he's just been startled. Actually had him on my shelf that way, as if one of the other Stunticons was yelling, and he was just standing there all balanced. If I can get him to do it now. See, well, part of it is my table is not level. It's on my bed and it's slightly slanted. You know what? Maybe if I do it the other way. Let's try the other way. Let's see. Oops. There we go. There we go. He's either been startled or he's about to start doing some Muay Thai. Actually, looks more like he's about to do some Muay Thai. But, yeah, they have some really good range of motion, and I like their posability. Feels like you can get them into a lot more natural poses, which would look better if... Let's raise the camera up a little bit. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if that's any... I think that's better. We'll just leave the light off because of his white chest. Size comparisons. Where did I put everybody? Here he is, next to Fans Toys RC. And I like that. She's a little shorter than him, but not too much. I like that. Let's put you down. Here she is next to... He is next to one of the Carbots. And like I said, they should have been bigger. They should have just been bigger. I mean, maybe not necessarily the same size as the Stunticons, but closer to them. Let me get Optimus Prime over. And for some reason, I cannot get him to be in any kind of natural looking neutral pose, if I'm honest with you. So you can see how he scales with Prime, and I think that's about right. I like that look. And probably right about here, I will insert the footage I took where I had all of the Stunticons that I currently own standing together in one shot. And here they are all together, and they look great together. I like them. I do see something I don't care about, and that would be Motormaster's face. I don't like the he's got sort of like a smiling smirk, whereas everybody else has a serious face, so it kind of stands out. And unfortunately, DX9 didn't give us alternate faces. Like with some of their other figures, there were alternate faces. With this guy, no alternate face. Same. But they're pretty nice, and I like the way that they scale. Scale will always be a thing. I don't care what the cartoon shows. I think the Carbots in the Masterpiece Carbots are too short. I think they should be a little bit bigger. These guys are pretty big, and they fit the scale of the cartoon fairly well. At least the episodes I saw. Their car modes don't kind of scale very well with the Masterpiece cars. They're kind of a little too big, but I'm fine with that. I'm used to my toys not scaling properly anyway. I mean, the Masterpiece toys don't always scale. Like Starscream's jet mode is way out of scale. It's not big enough compared to what a real truck or a real car would be. So that said, now it's time for transformation. So his transformation is interesting. We're going to go ahead and push his head down, and that will push the hood up. When you are transforming him, you're going to push the hood in, and it'll pop his head up just enough for you to grab some of it and pull it up normally. Not sure why it didn't work this time, but yes. So I just wanted to point that out. Let's see. I don't like how the legs transform. I feel like too much stuff bumps into each other, but you're going to go ahead and take this, rotate it around so it's out of the way. We're going to open all this up, and then we're going to, what are we going to do? This slides all the way around like so. And rotate that like that. Actually, yeah, we got to rotate this. This piece here goes down, and then, yeah. And this goes like so. And then this goes all the way around, and it should bend back over and tab in. So you got one leg pretty much done, and this oh, that should actually have already been tabbed in. So let's untab this for a minute. Ouch. Here we go. Okay, this should be already in, and then let's lift that up so it's not in the way. There we go, and then you can close that back up. And I'm gonna have to cut my nail, because if I don't, it's gonna tear and it's gonna hurt. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. We're going to open you up You open up on which side? Like, there we go. Go ahead and flip these up and rotate them around. Okay, flip them back down. Okay, this will go like that. And bring this... Oh, hold on. This side has a piece that comes out. Now, how do I get you out? You turn this around, and this has a little piece that rotates out. If I can remember how to do it. Hold on. Or is it the other side that had the little rotating piece? One of these had the side that rotates the piece out. It is this side. This side has a piece that rotates out, but for some reason I can't seem to rotate it out. There we go. Alright, so that rotates out because that's going to help plug everything in. And we're going to rotate everything again. Okay. And that all closes over. Okay, like that. That goes like that. I think these actually stay down. And then we're going to rotate the whole thing. And then that can just clip and close together. Again with this piece. Hold on. There we go. Got to make sure that that piece goes under this piece. Okay. Somebody's coming to the door, I guess, because Puppy is flipping out. Okay, this opens up. Actually, bring these pieces up too. Let's bring these up and then fold these pieces out. Bring these pieces up. Fold these pieces out just to get them out of the way. Okay, this all will collapse in at some point, but I think we're doing this too early. There we go. Yeah, so that'll collapse in. Make sure you got the doors out, so don't collapse it in just yet because that won't do you any good. We'll have the doors open for now, just so we can get all this stuff in its place. There we go. There we go. And that's all in its place there. We're going to go ahead and take care of the hands. So we want to unpeg them from this side here. That'll allow us to pull this up and get it out the way. And we can go ahead and fold the hands in. And rotate this so that the wheels are facing out. And we'll rotate this again so that this side here is facing out. Lift that up and rotate this like this. And that will fold over like so. And you just close this and close these bits down like so, right? Yes. And for the most part, you've got one side fairly done. We'll go ahead on the other side. And now, I don't know if this is the instructions because, frankly, the instructions usually suck. So, I don't go by them if I can help it. Okay, so go ahead and untab this bit here and rotate it out. And then we want to rotate this so this is facing out, and rotate this so that these vents are facing down. They will they will go in. Just tidy that up as you're doing so. It's starting to look like it's supposed to. Okay. There we go. Getting everything where it's supposed to be. There we go. And then just fold this piece down. Okay, maybe fold this piece down first. There we go. And then put the stuff together. And then you can just make sure that all of that is sitting as it should. Where they are, there we go. Okay, there we go. You are all pegged in. Yes, we are done. It only took a half an hour. Okay. Let's lower this down some more. And there we have our vehicle mode. And it rolls great. It looks great. It looks a little weird here. This looks like maybe that's sitting a little higher than it should. But unlike some of my other third-party toys that turn into vehicles, this can actually roll and roll really well. You can take the gun and stick it in one of these slots up at the top. Doesn't matter which one. And Bob's your uncle. You have your vehicle. There we go. Get our Lambor. And he is, again, still not quite in scale with MP cars, but again, I think that's more of Takara's fault for making them so damn small. It should have been bigger. But there's that. Here he is with a deluxe vehicle. Again, still too big. We'll get that out of the way. And let's go ahead and bring in some of the other guys. Actually, we'll take the weapon off. Take the weapons off of the guys because I think it'll look better that way. So let's zoom on out. So we've got, let's see, KUKINSKI. Well, we'll take the Capone, or half of Capone. Yes, I know I'm missing the other part. It's over there in Minosaur mode. I'm not transforming the whole thing. But there we go. In their order of release. And they all look pretty good together. I mean, normally they would be 2 and 2, but I just want to do it this way. I don't know why. But they all look pretty good together. I like them. I like them a lot. I'm glad I went with this set. I know some people go with the other sets. Go with whatever set makes you happy. If the DX9 aesthetic is for you, like it is for me, get it. If you want the X-Transbots version, go ahead and get that one. If you want the fans toys, hey, it's your money. They all do something different. They have different aesthetics from different parts of the show. So hey, I went with this guy. I went with the reason I went with the DX9 is, for one, because the Motormaster came with the trailer that turned into the Minosaur body. I like being able to have Minosaur and have the guys separate if I want to, or have them together. It's why not? Why not? Why not have my cake and eat it too? So that's why I went with mine. I like that Fans Toys has a Motormaster whose complete trailer folds up into a backpack on his back somehow. I still don't understand how, but they did it. The X-Transbots Motormaster, arguably the cab looks the best out of the three. This guy's cab looks, the DX9 cab looks the worst, if I'm honest, from front on. I mean, that should be more so. It's just, it's too plain and panely for me. But, you know, I don't keep them in that mode. I actually bought them mostly for Menasor. But I still like them. I still like them. So, speaking of Menasor, let's go ahead and get everybody into their places so we can see how KUKINSKI fits into Menasor. Alright. Alright. Oh, sorry. I just got everybody else transformed. We're gonna just cut that out. But anyway, so what you want to do with him is you're basically going to separate him in half. So, we're going to unpeg the doors a bit, just so we can get this bottom piece out like so, and then just move these feet pieces, and right in that spot there, you're just gonna hold on a second. You're just gonna slide it out, just like that, and then I guess if you wanted to, you could leave the pieces out like this. I don't know. Do I want to leave the piece like... Yeah, that folds like that. And I believe it's just that. Let me just consult the instructions real quick, because you may not need to do that. And again, big open area. Don't like that. So I might just end up collapsing everything in just to make it not so opened. I forgot to show that the door's open, actually, but... Oh, no, I've got it right. I've got it correct. That is actually correct. Just fold this piece in like so. And, whoops. And that stays like that. And then this, just double check. I don't want to break my figure. Yep. Yep, that's it. So, you break them in half, basically. Like so. And then, you raise the camera up again. Should have did that already. My bad. My bad. I think that's enough. So we'll go ahead and bring the big guy in. He's a lot heavier than normal. Oh, because I've got all the team members so far put into him. So I'm gonna take this bit, and this part here has like a sort of a little sliding mechanism. Well, it doesn't slide, but it's got a little groove on each side. And what you do is you'll put it here, and you're just going to slide it down, and that is it. And it's in there actually a lot more securely than the leg bots are. And then you take this, and this you will just drop down on here, and there are 2 slots here that go over these 2 pegs here, and that's pretty much it. And now he's got his arm. Woo! Damn it, I unpegged everything again. Go, and we will move him back, and he is looking pretty darn good. Now again, this is accurate to the G1 where Motormaster would transform into Menastor's body. Okay, so Motormaster doesn't really, but you have Menastor's body and then the cars attached to the limbs on the outside. Now, again, if having the vehicles on the back of the legs bothers you because you can't see them, you can always just reverse it, and now the vehicles are in the front. Let us move the camera back. There we go. Because he is a big bot. Again, in case you forgot how big he is, here he is next to MP10. And MP10 is teeny next to him. Let's see. Here he is with the new generation Starscream. Let's see. Here he is with Skytread, or whatever his name is now. So yeah, that's a deluxe figure. So just in case you forgot how big this guy really is, so let's go ahead and get those back on their respective shelves, and we'll get MP Prime out. And yeah, I am really biting at the bit, so to speak, for the rest of these guys to come out. Well, the rest of these guys. There's only one guy left, but for him to come out, because this guy looks great. Whether or not you have the gray front or the black front, like I said, you can rotate the legs. I believe you can rotate the legs all the way around. So let's see if I can do that. This makes me nervous. But yeah, you can rotate the legs all the way around and then rotate this bit back. And now they're on their right sides, facing the right way, hopefully. I hope I didn't just flash you there. I apologize if I did. It's 8,000 degrees in my room. But yeah, so if you want to, you can totally reverse the legs and have it so that you've got the cars in the right spots. Are they in the right spots? Yes. Yes, they are. And but they're facing forward. I mean, you lose whatever articulation you had, but let's be honest. The sky is so big, you're not gonna get very much out of him. So let's because we're not focusing on Menasor, we're actually focusing on the one bot. So he is pretty nice looking. There we go. He's pretty nice looking, and you know, let's make it look even better. There we go. He's pretty nice looking in all his modes. He's got issues, but there's compromises made. Let's not fool ourselves. But with pretty much every Transformer, you have compromises made. That's just the nature of transforming stuff. There's always some kind of compromise made. And the more things you have to turn into, the more compromises need to be made. I think they did a very good job with this guy. With Kukinski, with the other figures in general, especially considering that, like, this was their first one that they did, what, 2 years ago? You know, and you didn't see it, but the breakdown, I mean, they did a great job with all of them, really. Again, I am glad that I went with DX9. I have a lot of their figures. They're to me, a trusted company, and they've come a long way since some of their earlier figures. And I'm happy I got this guy, and I can't wait to. I'm happy I'm happy I got all of them, but I'm also happy I got the Kukinski, and I can't wait to get the rest of the team. Well, there's only one person left. Why do I keep saying the rest of the team? That said, I'm Islip. Thank you for watching my videos, sitting through the whole thing. I hope you are having a great day, and stay safe, everyone. Ciao.